Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 22 of this Let's Play, Crusader Kings II. In the previous episode, we spent basically the whole thing raiding stuff. We came back with quite a significant amount of loot and money. Basically, we had actually filled up all 47 of our longships with some fine loot, so yeah, that was good. We've also taken Lornema from our nephew. So we're up to 4 territories, and Mordred successfully took Ozil from the other, so as soon as Mordred inherits, we'd actually be back at full strength, and Mordred has the potential of being a very good ruler. We just need Valdemar to die. Please. Also in the last episode, we beat down the Jarl of this area because he was fighting us for just. Not much to report there as a white piece. We didn't really earn much, we didn't lose much. So yeah, that happened. And in the meantime, less talking, more raiding. Just trying to earn more money. It is, after all, what the Vikings do. And also putting ourselves in dangerous situations. So generally do that anyway. But hopefully we get what would normally be unlucky, but would actually be lucky in this situation. Alright, let's raid England, seeing as they're nice and close. As he's growing older, I can see Mordred could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Mordred. He is my kinsman, he is Hauke's son. I'm going to take Stressed, so that he becomes diligent, because Stressed means less health. Young Mordred always seems willing to share. Gains charitable. Increases diplomacy. No, I don't want him to increase diplomacy in case he becomes the elected blah 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 person. We've taken all the money. Essex we're not going to because it's horrible disease. So I would say let's go to Norfolk. Let's sail to the Watch. Marvellous. Meanwhile, ransom prisoner. My wife. No, because I thought I was still trying to arrange her savingness. Because I am intriguing. Raiding. No more money. England seems to be more or less tapped out. Wessex tapped out. Wessex is never tapped out. Sussex has an army, not a big army, but an army. Let's go raid Wessex. It is not diseased. Is that the Wessex army? No, it's the Mercian army. Alright, now you're diseased, so we're definitely not going to hang around. Run away! Right, northern France is unfortunately looking like they're starting to fortify themselves. Oh, except over right. Paris is under siege. Brittany is tapped out. Money. Lombard Holy War for Helra. That's Lombardy? Really? Huh. That's alright. Zeeland is the other place that we need to be reformed. Being able to do more stuff as Svitjord would also be nice. Try and get the kingdom. Right, going back to the ship. Ireland is starting to get a bit more lucrative, but still not great. You've raised people, including another 800 men, but we're not in a holy war, so go home. Meanwhile, sail over here. Finally! I died. And I am Mordred once again. Yes. Died of severe stress. So be it. Right, let's see what Mordred's up to. Because we need to start taking back some territories. I can press de jure claims. I can get Inkerry and Ouster Outland. Inkerry, where's Inkerry? Inkerry over there. Is that below 0? No, it's Chud. Oh, Chud has changed. It's not below 0 anymore. That just means that another Duke is in charge. So yes, we need to do some fighting. We do need to... Wait, you can nominate the successor for these titles. Svitjod. Well, it looks like Einar is the favourite, so I'm just going to vote for Einar. You nominate. That's not the same Einar. Trying to trick me there. Didn't work. It's that guy. Right, and for my own title, Outland, Mordred Mordredson, who is the heir to the earldom of Outland. There are a lot of different people who could do it. My son. Is he the eldest son? Oh yeah. Why would I not nominate him? Oh, I'm the Earl of Estonia, not of Outland. No, I need Outland to be my home title. This needs to be the capital, so we don't lose Gotland, because that would really suck. Right, let's try that again. Laws, inheritance. I'm still the Earl of Outland, even though my capital's over here. How do I make Outland my primary title? How do I do that? Oh, you owe a lot of money. Nice. I know there is a way of doing it. Because if my primary title is not Outland, the way it works, I've done some more reading in this, is if you're Gavelkind, so long as you have other lands to give away, i.e. the stuff over here, then you always inherit the territories in your primary title. So if we are Outland rather than Estonia, then that means that we would always inherit Gotland, Chust, and Outland, so long as we have other lands to give away, which we do. Business focus. No, war focus. No, not war. Oh, bollocks. Can't change that for a while now. Damn it! That's the fricking dueling one. Oh well, we've lost. How do I make primary title? Make primary title, that's how. I do. Right. Better. Now that means that my title loss on succession will not include Gotland, because obviously it's my most built up province. I don't want to lose it. Okay, good. I do still need to nominate a successor. Successor will be Mordred Mordredson, which is him. Okay. Do I know of some plots? Oh, I've got a Godai bloody vassal again. I have two of them. Chief of Chust. Carl of Chust, my cousin. I need to go and revoke some titles. Let's head home. Do some revoking. There we go. It's now Mordred again. And by revoke I mean declare war and seize. I'm at the local tavern, drowning my sorrows over my friend Voldemar's recent passing when I notice another unhappy patron. Surely it must be Freya, an old companion of Voldemar's. Maybe I should keep him company. Sure. It's Voldemar's sun, isn't it? Very nice. Spent all evening reminiscing about Valdemar, and indeed, today our hearts felt a lot lighter. Hopefully this is the start of a wonderful new friendship. Speaking of which, I need to raise a runestone, which is in here. I could hold a great blot, which I probably should do. Commission runestone, 100 gold. Boom. I am going to let it speak of Mordred the Third. The third one of Mordred. Wait, why is he the third and I'm the second? Oh, I'm the fourth. I'm losing track. And also we should probably have a plot. Seeing as we can. Cost another 50 gold, but it's worth it. I brought back some money. The other thing I need to do is get a new council. Because I've almost certainly got better people. Hello. Hrodgar, the freaking amazing. Tora. Yes, you are also very loyal. Good. Steward. Could be Mordred. My marshal could be Hakon. And the Chancellor can remain as is. Right. You need to proselytize here. You have a 9% chance of that succeeding. You need to discover plots against me. You need to settle tribe and Ozil. You need to come home and train troops. And you can start fabricating a claim on Livonia. Is that Lithuania? Livonia. Right, we have an army. We can send our army home as long as we still have a lot of troops. We do. Oh man, I have a huge army. Okay, so what titles do I have a claim on? Lanma and Austergatland. Austergatland is probably the first one I want to go for. Right, let's raise the army. Boom. Probably only need them, but doesn't hurt having everyone. So it's just... Let's make sure you are with people who can fight. Send you over here, and you're over to go. Kalpo's been brought up. Who's Kalpo? I don't know. Kill him. Right. Conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion interrupt. One corner in view of everyone, Gode Orvar is engaged in carnal pleasures of one of the serving girls. Both are completely naked, and only when they notice stunned silence in the rooms they seem to remember where they are. My opinion of him changes. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Starting to think Tora might fancy me. My daughter-in-law. Unmarried, right? Unmarried. No. Alright, we've done the blot. The blot is good. And hopefully a lot of people got blot over the blot. Yeah. Right, sail over there. Can we build some stuff? I think we can probably build some stuff. Build a market village. Money is something we have lots of. We can spend money. Nothing there I particularly want. Could spend some prestige, but I'd want to keep at least 500. In memory of Mordred. The stone was made by Mordred with Mordred. He was a caring father and a husband and lived a good life. Ever will stand to this memorial. Gain 200 prestige, gain 100 piety. And lots of opinion and stuff. Cool. There's a revolt going on. No, it's the revolting guy that I fought against. That won't last long. Appoint Councillor. Make me the Chancellor. Sure. I have no ambition, so apparently my ambition was to become Councillor. Cool. My no ambition is... I mean, to be fair, to become the King of Svitjod would be pretty nice. You have a strong claim on the Kingdom of Suomi as well. Huh. The thing is, I'm not really seeing any way of going against you. There we go, victory. House to Gatland, offer peace, enforce demands, boom. Thank you. Right, let's send you home. And then, what was the other one? Lanmar? Lanmar. You, declare war, claim Lanmar, go. And then, raise armies. Let's do this. You get on the ship, go to Scotland, group, ships, Val, and we actually have enough troops to actually siege it. We'll stay at home. Young Mordred has finished his education in the way of intrigue. Cool. Let's marry you off. Inga. Looks like a pretty solid match. Marry. Yes. Okay, good. I do still need new ambition. I mean, if I go for Svitjod, then I could go after him. Who's your current heir? I know. I need to finish this war. Send everyone home, and then see precisely what my casus bellis are against the king right now. Because if it's something like independence, then I might just take that. So I still need to. We still need to reform. It's part of the problem. You offer peace, enforce demands. Boom. All right, so we've reunited all of our titles now. That wasn't too painful. Like I said. Mordred IV is pretty good. We do have a lot of titles once more. Estonia, Reval, Narva, Launma will be lost, but we do keep these three. We have rebels in our territory. That is not acceptable. Let's go and squish them. Group. Board ships. Just. Oh, yeah, you arrived before I did. That's fine. We're still going to squish you. They were squished. Okay. Let's send you guys home. And then let's have a look at the King of Svitjod. So I could declare an independence war. For which I do have more than enough money and prestige to raise the tribal troops. Which would allow me to establish my own kingdom. Basically, I could go after Livonia and I could start spreading east. And basically leave Sweden behind. But I also kind of want Sweden to do well. And the reason for that is that we want to reform the religion. Who owns these right now? Moral authority must be at least 50. You know what? Moral authority wise, we're actually doing okay. Piety, I do need more of. But if and when we conquer over that, we'll have a good chance. Unfortunately, this character's getting a bit old. Let's have a look at this again. We only need 3, don't we? Yes, we do only need 3, of which we currently have. Who are they owned by? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, if Svitjod could take over this, then that would be 2. And that would be 3. That's all we actually need. And then if we become King of Svitjod, we will get it all. And you are in fact currently an independent title, the Earldom of Sieland. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fabricate a claim on Sieland to make sure that we can get it for Svitjod, because we've already got that one, so that's 2 of them. In fact, yes, Yelland would be all that we need, and then Svitjod would be in a position to reform. So long as you have high piety, which you do actually. And then we would only need the moral authority. You know what? I like this plan. This is a good plan. This is my son. Mordred. Oh, you already had one called Mordar. Apparently not. Mordar it is. Marvellous. Right, so in the meantime, what do I want to do? Because the current king of Svitjod is actually fairly decent. I don't particularly mind if he remains king, because if he remains king, reforms, then I can just get independence and just leave. No problem. Especially if I can then marry into the king and get a non-aggression afterwards. Less likely, but possible. Especially if I get my own king title over here, though Bohemia would cause a problem, because Bohemia is rather large. But I could go after Chud, and I do have a pretty significant military at this point. I can raise up to 4,500 men, which is actually a really big army. Yeah, I like this plan. We just need to wait for us to get a fabricated claim on you. Unless I could do... Oh, I could already subjugate you. I can do that once in my lifetime. Now would actually be an excellent opportunity to do that. How many troops do you have? Not enough to resist us. I think we should do this. Boom. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. So we need to raise the armies again. We don't have the full army, but we have a pretty significant army nonetheless. So who will you guys raise over here? Can I raise vassal troops? I can. It's only 54 men. Might as well. So it does make the vassals unhappy over time. Let's have you all meet over here. And once you guys are gathered, we can sail over there and grab the others. Just need to wait for you. Need to make sure we have good commanders. We don't have great commanders, to be fair. So this ambition, I'm going to say, is acquire a title. Do we have any commanders that we can actually promote right now? Yes. We have several. You suck. Give up your title now. You are also not great. Give you your title. Oh, you don't like me. You want to see it on the council. And he's ambitious. I might have to go and kick you out. Terolfa is the main commander. Second best is Asbjorn. Third best is Grimmer. It'll do. Load up. Sail over. Let's see what we can do about taking Sjælland. You brought in Finn. Oh right, you just called your vassals. Yeah, that's not a problem. Karl of Chust seeks to kill me. You are my angry vassal. You've just given me a reason to revoke your title. No, you've given me a reason to imprison you. Which we will do once we've beaten this. Which will fairly inevitably happen. It feels like everyone is trying to trump me. My huntsman killed more prey than I, my councillors found a better solution to the rebellious peasants than I, and I started to feel everyone was better than me regardless. They're better than me, I have to accept that. I envy them all. More intrigue, less diplomacy, less liege opinion. Or kind. You know what, I'm alright with kind. Treating people nicely feels good. I've gained a kind trait. What traits do I even have? I'm a twin, I'm shrewd. Oh, that's a nice one to have. Charitable, diligent, gregarious, craven, and kind. You know what? This is a truly benevolent king, actually. Insofar as kings in Crusader Kings II go. Considering the fact that I've usurped a bunch of land from my nephews. But still, improved relations with Lord. During my stay in the court of a noble in Holland. I've done my utmost to present my liege in a more favourable light. Cool. Recently I've noticed the pitiful state of my son, Seymundur. Wait, I have a son? Oh, I do. Oh, I have two sons, right, yeah, of course. One of them is my heir. I pray that he will recover. My little pregnant. Yeah. Alright, we have succeeded in that siege. Council support from Ulfa, my cousin, whom likes me somewhat. Why? What are you after? I don't know. I see no reason not to. Make someone vote for you on my council present. Force acceptance of something. Force someone to join factions you lead. Except that we don't have a thingy enough. In my studies of warfare, I've come to realise that clever tactics in the battlefield is only part of the story. There are other disciplines of equal importance. Inspiring leader, siege leader, or organizer. Organizer means I move more quickly. Sieging, which isn't important. Morale, defense, and damage, which is. I will be an inspiring leader. Come on, let's take Sealand. No, it's paused. Alright, we've taken two of them. There's in fact a third location I need to siege. War camp has been built and got land. And a market town as well. Cool, let's build something else. I have loads of prestige, so I can totally afford either of these really. Heavy reinforcement rate, that's usually a good choice. Let's go through these and see if there's anything I can spend money on. Bigger market town, do it. Narva, nothing. Ozel, nothing. Housetook Outland, nothing. Lornima, Wooden Hill Fort, do it. Cool. Meanwhile, how are you doing piety-wise? That's prestige. Ooh, you're really close, piety, man. We can act. Oh man, you're so close. We have 100%. Turned out less well than expected, Mordred. That's fine, because you are now marriageable. Arranged marriage, matrilineal. You are kind of a fighter, but not real. Ooh, Hakon, yes. You know what? I'm okay with that. And you are now subjugated. We do have a truce with you, but we'll be able to steal your lands. And this does mean that all of this territory is now owned by Svitiod, king, with lots and lots of piety, and still not that old. We might actually be able to do this. Maybe. Need more moral authority. Yeah, we need 9% more. Oh, you know what? If we took one more holy site, we could do it. Which would be here or Saxony. Saxony one, we could probably, potentially, maybe do it. Where is it again? Oh, it's down there. Oh, that's Lombardy, isn't it? Oh, that's going to be more difficult. Because Lombardy is probably going to have massive armies, unless Lombardy itself is at war with some people. You're at war with Burgundy. Oh, that's actually a fairly big conflict. Huh. I'm really pleased we managed to get that. Yaldum of Sealand. Oh, title loss in succession is only Estonia. Revel Narva. Interesting. So I would actually keep Ciel... Oh no, yeah, I would keep the Earldom of Cielant and that. And then I can force de jure claims on this. Right, the other thing I wanted to do was imprison Chust. We might succeed. More land. More board. So. Quickly, quickly, quickly before he runs. Damn. No, we're not going to catch him. Screw it. We'll just siege down Chust. But anyway, on that note, we will need to end this episode. You're a Voldemort. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you have not done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. It really does tremendously help out. And finally, if you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comments below. I'm really quite happy that we took Cielant. We're getting quite close to reforming, which would be amazing. Or the king can anyway. We just need that bit more moral... Oh, we just lost a bunch more. Failed county conquest, lost early wars. We're going to have to take some territory. I mean, that might mean going to war with Lombardy. Oh, wait. Oh, we already are. Lombard, Holy... no, we were called in on Burgundy's side. That's okay, because if we can give Lombardy a bloody nose here... Is Burgundy Norse? Burgundy's Norse. No, so that's Gilland. Burgundy. Burgundy's not Norse. Burgundy's Norse. Haha! Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, that is fascinating. Burgundy is Norse. Well, in that case, if we can somehow fabricate a means of getting Burgundy under the auspices of Svitjod, then that would mean that if we win this fight for this area, you're only fighting for Keller and not for Osnabrück. Osnabrück's the one that we need. No, it's not. It's Braunschweig. We'll wrap our head around it in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.